うん。
My apologies, but I am not in the mood for visitors. Not after the debacle that was my last auction. Stolen from by my own valet. Bitten by the viper I nursed in my bosom. Oh, the indignity.
Oh, drama indeed. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I could help you get to the bottom of this.
Sir Finlay Lane, philanthropist, industrialist, art collector. It is a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Holmes. I suppose I could use your help, if only to confirm my suspicions about Vincent.
Could you tell me more about Vincent?
A scoundrel with one leg and two faces. He's been my valet for a dozen years. Who would have thought that he would stoop so low as to steal from me?
Vincent has only one leg.
He lost his right leg in the Crimean War, but despite his age and his peg leg, he's actually quite spry on his on his foot. I took him in, gave him a job, and this is how he repays me.
What happened at the auction?
I intended to sell the gem of my collection, Cordona cypresses, to fund an orphanage. God knows we need to take some of these poor waifs off the streets. To entertain my guests before the bidding, I arranged a magic show. When it was over, I went upstairs to the gallery, and it was gone. The cypresses were gone.
Did your guests enjoy the show?
Oh, yes. The amazing Alonso is well worth the money. The orange trick was nothing short of amazing. Everyone was completely enthralled.
So you suspect your valet of stealing the painting?
There's no one else to suspect. He's the only person other than myself who was upstairs that day. He had asked for a day off only the night before, so I was a little surprised when he came here just before the auction.
Did he tell you why?
Something about a damaged wallpaper roll. I'm refurbishing some rooms, you see, but that's his job. I don't bother myself too much with the details.
I'd like to take a look upstairs where the burglary took place.
Well, you look like a decent man, Mr. Holmes. Here's the key to my gallery. It's the only copy, so please don't lose it. That vial, Vincent.
よし、見てみよう。
Pretty big for an orphanage. An ambitious project.
These are real sweet-smelling oranges, not props.
Secret compartments are hidden amongst the fake foliage. Nothing but a clever illusion.
あとどこあ、横とかか。あ、メガネか。
There are traces of concealer on the rim.
お、メガネも手に入れた。変装道具増えてくんな。
Pushing this button makes the oranges grow within seconds.
てか、技術道具こんなに置いていっちゃっていいの現場
The
に。
next lot is Sherlock's Unmentionables. Do I hear £500? 400?
Hmm. あんま狭いとこ行くとまた動けなくなる可能性あるからな。
Oh, someone spilled the paint.
Oh.
Mind your step, Sherry.
そこもなんかあんのか。あ、いっぱいあんな。広いな、2階。棟梁。 あとはこれだけだ。
If it were up to me, this renovation would have been much nicer.
The paint splatters on the plank and floor don't match up.
Fella's only got one leg. Can't blame him.
どこだと。あ、この足跡か。
Right, footprint, size 9.
ああ、ここにもあったんか。
The frame is intact. He took only the canvas.
キャンバス。
The end's in miner's end. The end of what?
Of some miners, apparently.
Cordona cypresses. Angelo Cicchetti, 1840. It doesn't matter who squeezes the oranges. What matters is who gets the juice.
これで全部か。
Remember playing sardines as a kid, squeezed into tight spots? This feels the same.
The thief entered the house disguised as Vincent, removed his fake peg leg, and walked across the plank to the gallery where he stole the painting. Your valet is innocent, Sir Finlay. In fact, he wasn't even here on the day of the auction.
But I saw him with my own eyes.
The man you saw was disguised as Vincent, with both his legs present and extremely capable. As you were engrossed in the show, he walked across a plank to the gallery right above your heads. An acrobatic feat of no mean proportions.
My good old Vincent. In truth, I didn't doubt him for a second. Do you know who the brazen thief is?
Not yet, Sir Finlay, but rest assured I will find him.
I would be much obliged if you'd recover my painting, too. Just think of all the urchins who would get a chance at honest work.
Wait a moment, I thought you were planning to fund an orphanage, not a workhouse.
Bah! Workhouse. What an outdated notion. The orphans will be fed, clothed, and educated. Yes, they will also learn an honest trade. What's the harm in that? Surely it's better than picking pockets and begging on the streets?
With all due respect, Sir Finlay, this is exploitation of child labour, no matter how you look at it.
You're entitled to your opinion, sir, but the fact remains the painting belongs to me, and what I do with it is nobody's business but my own. Thank you, and good day. I hope you find the thief, Mr. Holmes, and my painting.
これ
These
調べ
must
て
be
な
the
かっ
names
た。
of the contributors.
Well, aren't you a dashing young man? May I ask your name?
Sherlock
Sky.
Holmes at your service.
I'm Lady Calf, but please, call me Miriam.
フォームが動い
I've
てる
never。seen you at any of my parties.
あれ生き
Oh,
てるんだ
you've。missed out on so much fun. The latest one was a blast. First, a magic show, and then, to everyone's surprise, an audacious
みんな
burglary.
技術
I
大好
beg
きじ
your
ゃん。
pardon, Lady Calf, but why are you so excited? Wasn't it your house that was burgled?
Let me ask you, have you ever witnessed a crime at a
そっちなんだ。
party? Of course not. But my guests have. Oh, it
泥
was a
泥棒の
night
方
to
にも喜んでる。
remember. Everyone's gone home, but at least I have these
立
fine
派な殿方。
gentlemen here to keep me company.
すごい誘惑してくるな。
This looks quite lax for a police investigation.
I'm sure the officers are eager to sink their teeth into the
Investigation.
case, but I thought a small aperitif wouldn't hurt. Nothing like a little champagne to get the brain working, I say.
Could you be more specific? What exactly happened?
Well, there were drinks and hors d'oeuvres, followed by more drinks, of course. And then we gathered to watch the amazing Alonso saw himself in half. Oh, it was breathtaking. Some guests had to be revived with smelling salts. Then I invited everyone upstairs to see Abel's collection of curios. And there, someone had stolen Abel's treasure.
トレジャー。
You mentioned a treasure.
Frankly, I have no idea what it is. Some kind of shell the size of a dinner plate. Didn't look that valuable to me. Abel brought it back from America, a place called Massachusetts or something.
You mean Massachusetts?
Yes, Massachusetts, that's what I said. He's been strangely obsessed with it ever since. Locked it inside a chest like some treasure. Poor Abel, he's going to be so upset when he returns.
Who is Abel? Your husband, I take it?
Yes. My Abel is a famous, what do you call it, astrologist. He travels the world, digging up saucy sculptures, old chamber pots, that kind of thing. You boys and your silly hobbies.
I'd like to take a look upstairs where the burglary took place.
Certainly, be my guest. Such panache. You have to see it to believe it. Are you quite certain that you don't want a drink, Mr. Holmes?
No problem. The investigation's well underway.
本当かよ。
Sir, only just wash the upstairs floor. Just stay down here until it dries. Sir, only just wash the upstairs floor. Just stay down here until it dries.
Shards of a broken bottle. That must have been one wild party.
Oh gosh, I feel sorry for the housemaid.
Lady Calf certainly spares no expense.
Sherry, we are spending too much time hunting criminals and too little time carousing. These people certainly know how to have fun.
楽しまないと。
Remember we did the same trick back in the day. It takes two to perform it.
Short brown hair without a root. This ribbon bears faint traces of soot.
Well, there ain't any rabbits in this hat.
また帽子も手に入った。切断マジック。
This deceptively simple box is actually an elaborate apparatus. Alonso must be a short, lean person to be able to fit inside. An industrial-looking saw, I imagine it's fairly loud. The saw was working for several minutes to build up tension in the audience.
「また2階か」開かない。開かない。 マサチューセッツ。うん。
I'm not half bad, am I? You have to admire the gall.
ちょっとコントローラー落とした。
This doesn't make sense. Why haul this machine up here if one could just steal the chest?
どこだと。これか。
It looks like a leaf from a fruit tree. Botany's not exactly my forte, but it could be a pomegranate, possibly?
I can tell this one is old.
うん。ああ。おお。すごいな。ミイラ。あ、クトゥルフなんだこれやっぱり。
To saw the chest and mask the sound, the thief used the same equipment as in the magic trick, and at exactly the same time. That's it, a pomegranate. These gardening clothes look dirty, but those aren't grass stains. It's paint. These are fake. The rubber is very thin, too thin for actual gardening work. Large boot, size 9.
This ladder's pretty long.
Long enough to reach the first floor. I can tell you how the crime occurred, Ma'am, but first, if you'll indulge me, you don't have a full-time gardener, do you?
No, I don't. Why, do you think the lawn needs mowing?
Your lawn is perfectly fine. I just wanted to confirm my theory. The thief was disguised as a gardener in order to blend in with the servants. He used a ladder to climb up to the first floor and later escape.
But the sawing? Surely we would have been alerted by the sound.
Ah, this is where it gets interesting. You see, the thief timed it precisely to match Alonso's performance. Evidently, he knew the trick inside out.
Golly gosh, that makes it even more extraordinary. Mr. Holmes, you are a delight. You absolutely must come to my next shindig.
I can't think of anything I'd rather do less, but this investigation is far from over. Farewell.
Be sure to come to my next party.
You must be the amazing
wait,
Alonso.
Sir, if you want to book a show, unfortunately that is not possible. All of my props have been confiscated until further notice. And if you're here to ask me about those burglaries, I have nothing to add to what I've already told the police. It wasn't me.
北観察。つけひげ。まあこの人はでも本当は女性っていうのちょっと結構わかりやすいよな。本編のあれとは違って。女性であることは犯罪ではない。いや、それ犯罪ではないけど。うーん。ーっと。怪しいよ、何。性別だけなのか。まあ別に
I'm investigating the burglaries in Grand Sarre. The clues led me to this atelier, but I did not expect to see you here. Someone has clearly been playing tricks on you. Cruel tricks.
It's good to know that you're on my side. I'm here seeking answers the same as you. The person behind this knows my tricks well. So well that it's uncanny.
確かに。
The thing is, I used to practice here back when the atelier was in business. Some of my props are still in the basement. And the answers are too, I think.
What are you waiting for, then?
Look around you. This neighborhood is a criminal's paradise. The building is overrun by bandits. What should I tell them? Don't mind me, fellas, I'll be in and out.
Let me compliment you on your disguise, especially the mustache.
Thank you kindly. I wouldn't call it a disguise, though. Alonso is my stage persona. But the moustache is indeed fake, guilty as charged. Mine is a slow grower.
Miss, please, I can see that you're a woman.
Very well, I am a woman. So what? I've learned all my own tricks. I want to be taken seriously, rather than as someone's jumped-up assistant. Do you really think that if I didn't put on this act, I'd bask in the glory of being the world's first female magician?
Actually, that sounds quite plausible.
Huh, that's easy for you to say. Sometimes, if we want to be true to ourselves, we have to pretend to be someone else. My friend told me this once, and I think that he's right.
It strikes me as rather dubious reasoning. Who is this friend of yours?
A close friend, who recently arrived from France. Let's leave it at that. You may have exposed me, but I simply don't see how my personal life is relevant.
Fine. I'll go inside and see if I can find something. Don't go anywhere.
The answers are inside, I'm certain of it.
ここしかないか。BGM が怖い。
So little light for these little fellas.
パントマイムしてる。
The saw was tested on different materials, most meticulous. Timed to perfection. The same oranges as we saw at Lane's house. These must be the diagrams of all the magic tricks in the amazing Alonso's arsenal.
You're getting warmer, Mr. Sholmes. Warmer still. Join me at the fireplace.
Cordona cypresses and a bonus wallpaper roll.
おお。ちょっと待って。うん。ショームズくん。盗みとは技術のようなものだ。彼女の本名はメリンダだ。恋愛ごっこ。アルセーヌ・ルパン。というわけでルパンでした。
Warmer still. Join me at the fireplace.
あ、録音だったんか。あ、ここに座ってるように見せてたんか気づかなかったけど暗くて。
Dr. Claw has escaped, Inspector.
So, what did you find?
あ、嘘もつけるんだ。なんででも嘘つく必要全くないよな。
You won't like what I have to say, but you deserve to know. Your French friend, Arsène Lupin, used this place as a hideout.
No, that can't be true. He's staying at Il
出
Palazzo
た、イ
del
ルパラト・デル
Luce.
ルッ
He's
ソ。
there at this minute. But how do you know his name?
It is my business to know things, miss. He is the thief. This
全ては
was
悪い冗
all
談だ
some
ったんで
twisted
す。
joke to him.
No, this is just... This can't. He was the only one who understood me. He said that he loved me.
I don't believe that you'll ever see him again. He has slipped away from the island.
Good riddance to him then. All men are the same, aren't they? They
男は
come
みん
and
な
go,
同じね。
leaving nothing behind but lies.
Well, he also left the stolen painting.
まあ個人でもできるんだけど。まあでも渡してやるかな。まあ、別にいらないと思うけど。
Although I generally do not condone misappropriation, I think you should have this painting. Go to Europe, resell it, learn new tricks. Just don't make a show of it.
確かに盗品なんだよな。
I will think about it. I never asked your name.
It's Holmes. Sherlock Holmes.
I
Holmes.
am Melina.
Sherlock Holmes.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
You are welcome, Miss Teller. Good luck.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
これで持ち主のとこ行ったらなんか言われるかな。はい、絵の持ち主のとこ行ってみたんですけど、もう入れなくなってましたね。だからもう何でもないです。で、今、さっきの悪い冗談で手に入れたもの全部、つけてみたんですけど、帽子とメガネとヒゲと、あとこの服もね、いつの間にか手に入ってたんですけど、この新参者の服ってさ、あれじゃなかった？確か、あんま覚えてないけど、ザ・シンキングシティの主人公が着てたやつじゃない？なんか新参者って言われてなかった、確か。多分そうだと思うんだよな。ちょっと覚えてないけど。ちょっと新参者の服だとダメなんで。
Keep moving, moneybags. This place is not for the likes of you.
これでも金持ちだと思われてんの？
Welcome, brother. You can
Oh,
always
ciao.
find food and shelter here.
I think this man is suffocating. We must help him.
どこ？ああ、これか。
I think this man is suffocating. We must help him.
飲んじゃった。
He has trouble catching his breath. His dry, hacking cough is getting worse by the second. His fingernails are blue. Looks like he's having an asthma attack.
Quickly, do something. I think this man is suffocating. We must help him.
Different sizes, different colours. Some clothes are new.
Wow, that's a lot of food for the poor.
The gang might feed them, yes, but out of whose pockets does this all come?
Wow, that's a lot of food for the poor.
Are you able to help me?
Why don't you ask someone of your own kind?
Do you know anything about this?
You think it's funny to bother me?
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
.どこに薬があるんだ？
Look, here's some medicine. Could be useful.
どこ？
Look, here's some medicine. Could be useful.
Acetylsalicylic acid. Useless. A strong painkiller, but it won't help with asthma. Aha! Ether. That can stop the asthma attack.
よし、まず渡してやるか。話が進んじゃう前に。
God bless you, young man.
God bless you.
Close, but you saved him, Sherlock. God bless you, young man. That was close, but you saved him, Sherlock. Look, here's some medicine. Could be useful.
Such insanitary conditions. Horrific.
They even keep medical records. Impressive for a gang.
These instruments are of inferior quality, but in capable hands they can save lives.
The righteous watch our miner's end. Nobody cares about us but them.
I'd be dead by now if not for the righteous.
The boss has a lot of work.
あ、盗み聞きか。
That's far enough, little one. The boss is busy.
But I need to speak to him. It's urgent.
I'm sure it is. Look, there's going to be a fight in the arena today. So unless this building's on fire, it will have to wait.
It's vitally important. Let me in, please.
You think the magic word will do the trick? No.
No.
What do you mean, a fight in the arena?
You're new around here, aren't you? The cretins who killed the priest will face trial by combat in the arena of justice. That's what you get for breaking the law. The boss didn't create it for nothing.
I hear the gang is looking for new members. I'd like to join you.
There's not enough meat on you. We've no use for a scrawny weakling.
I'm not scrawny, I'm just thin-boned. Besides, I know my way around a gun better than anyone in your gang, I'd wager.
You've got some nerve. See those bottles over there? Go on, shoot them. Show me how good you are. You know the way out.
Ah, そういうことか。
You might make yourself useful after all.
やった。
Go on in then. You might make yourself...
Hey, didn't I ask not to be disturbed? What's with the shooting out there?
Sorry about the bother. Your guard took a little convincing to let me in. Not to worry, though. Everything's fine, except for a few broken bottles.
Then what do you want with the righteous? Spit it out, I haven't got all day.
I'm here to talk to you about the murder of Father Alexandra.
Oh, that. Nasty business. Those responsible will soon be brought to justice.
Killing the priest doesn't strike me as very righteous. Why did they do it?
Every tree has a few rotten apples, doesn't it? They caught him stealing from our ladders. But there was no need for bloodshed. I gave no such orders. Alexandro might not have been one of us, but we were fighting a common enemy.
This enemy being who, exactly?
Enemy.
Not who. What? Poverty, inequality, and justice. We follow our law just as Alexandro followed his God's commandments.
What do you mean by justice? I doubt that you're planning to turn them into the police.
Of course I'm not. They will receive their punishment in the arena of justice.
So you're going to kill them just like that?
Watch your mouth, boy. I'm not a murderer. They brought it upon themselves. The law applies to all.
The murderers must be arrested, not lynched. Let me take them to prison.
Do you have some guts to barge in here and make demands? I don't know you, boy, and I don't care why you want to save their hides. But that is not happening.
Listen, I want them to pay for what they've done, but making them fight for their lives is savagery.
Savagery? So you think rotting in a cave, suffering daily beatings from the pigs, only to be eventually hanged and dumped in a gutter is better? You say you want justice? Fine, go down and fight. Let the arena decide. Whatever you do to them, or they do to you, will be just. That's my only offer. Take it, or get the hell out.
All right, I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty to see criminals behind bars.
If you make it out alive, I won't stop you. Don't assume they'll go down easily, though. They'll take their chances and give you no quarter. Today, justice is on your side.
はい、倒しました。
I give you my word and I'll keep it.
ホームズ強すぎんだよな。
As to the police. You think you've saved their lives, eh? But for how long? The prison is unforgiving. And unlike here, their hands will be tied.
I fail to see your logic, sir. What I do know is that I'm no judge or executioner, and neither are you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Go on, off with you.
はい、ちなみにクリアしたらね、このカジュアルな探偵と、あとジョンのね、聖職者ジョンって言いました。いいね。神が許してもジョンが許さない。ジョンのやつ一言面白いんだよな。敵には回さない方がいいと。7つの海で最も恐れられたジョン。で、ダウンロードコンテンツ2つ終わったんですけど、ここから問題があって、ここまでは攻略サイトに載ってるんですけど、こっから先は俺の見てる攻略サイト載ってないんですよね。で、まあ、一個ね、前なんかナンパ戦調べてたところがあると思うんですけど、あれ、このもう一個の幼き日のコルドナっていうコルドナストーリーなんですけど、これはね、始まってるからあれだけど、まあ、あと一応他にもね、このこの M って書いてあるやつ、もう全部ダウンロードコンテンツだから、それはわかるけど、あといくつか始まってるのあるよな。これとか、これじゃない。この虫眼鏡の失われた記憶。まあ、そのくらいかな。まあ、それらをとりあえずやっていくしかないね。まあ、それで全部なのかもしれないけど。ちょっと待って、この調べ物さ、攻略サイト載ってないからさ、わかんなくて失敗しまくったらさ、ジョンがやばい。ジョンがめっちゃなんか、ジョンからの好感度がめっちゃ下がっちゃってる。
There was a military parade that day. Everyone was there, so we had the office at our disposal for a while. Still, it's a miracle we weren't caught.
An underappreciated masterpiece was born here. You recall anything else?
Working on this machine felt right. We almost ran out of ink ribbon, but somehow we knew it wouldn't inconvenience anyone. We found a folder with approved stories. John! It wasn't the editor, it was us. We swapped the article on the 4th page with ours. Curious. We had a suitcase. It was soggy and filled with notes and clippings. I remember it was important somehow.
Is that all, my friend?
John, no, wait. I'm missing something crucial. The suitcase, where did we get it from?
Okay, Sherlock, focus on it. What can you remember about it?
I can recall the smell of fish. It was so strong I could taste it.
Ah, I think we were near one of those fish warehouses, big ones.
It felt wet and slimy, as if it had lain in the water for some time. Yet the insides were surprisingly intact.
Yes, right, and I remember the sound of horns like they use at the industrial sites. It must be somewhere on the Silverton coast.
Oh, that comprises the entirety of my memories on the subject.
So, we are looking for a fish warehouse on the coast of Silverton that stands right on the water's edge.
It seems so, my friend. I am sure I will remember the place when I see it. Let's go. We snuck in when the archives were empty and found something on the archivist's table.
A top-secret map of catacombs beneath the prison, allowing us to rescue Matthias.
No, that's not right. It was something else. Let me focus on it. Ah, of course. It was the shift schedule. We wanted to know which officer was on prison duty that day.
Ah, that's not how I remember it. Or maybe... Yes. We went to find the officer's desk. That's where the map was.
We waited until no one was around, then searched the desk. You were on lookout, John.
Do you recall what we found here?
I remember a book with wax stains damaged by humidity. The officer used it to keep him company during long prison shifts. A half-eaten tuna sandwich. It was carefully wrapped in a hand-stitched kerchief. You almost took a bite, John. There was a chain of keys. We found something here, John, and something else. It was a police billy club, new, but already stained with blood.
What's important is that we found keys. By my memory, we crept to the prison cells immediately. Let's go.
Guards were lazy. Knowing their shift schedule, it was easy to sneak past them and find the right cell.
Yes, and with the keys and map in hand, we busted out Matthias and escaped through the catacombs.
John, no, that's not what happened. Let me remember. It was dark. His cell smelt of decay and excrement. I remember calling for him, but Matthias did not answer, so I walked inside. I saw a shape. It was moving just barely. I remember seeing his familiar yellow jacket, now torn and covered in strange brown splotches. I saw his legs twisted at an impossible angle. Then someone called to me from the door. It was an officer. He didn't yell when he saw me. Understood it at a glance. He took me outside, told me to forget what I saw. In a way, I did.
Sherry, Come outside. We should take a photo of the cell. I know you want to remember the truth.
Rest easy, Matthias. John, I must find that loathsome mutton shunter Mitchell. I will find him. It's not fair. He deserved worse.
And Matthias deserved better. There is a lot of injustice in the world, Sherry. Your skills could make a difference for others like him.
We found a rope tied to one of the bulks. We pulled and a suitcase emerged. How do we know where to look? What am I missing? This doesn't seem relevant. This doesn't seem relevant. Brown algae. We were specifically looking for it. I think we saw it on someone nearby. I think I can remember where.
All right, lead the way.
It was night. We saw a man with ink-stained fingers and a notebook. A journalist. His scared look and hasty steps smelled of adventure. We followed. Another man appeared. He was casually dressed, but his haircut and posture revealed him to be a soldier. The journalist quickly changed direction. Another disguised soldier cut the journalist off. He was cornered. We hid behind the barrels and watched.
The three men argued. The soldiers demanded something from the journalist, but he refused. Their words grew louder, and someone pushed the reporter.
He stumbled and fell over the edge. After one horrible yell, he hit the ground. The soldiers vanished. We waited to be safe, then went to him.
Blood was everywhere. I was in shock, but you kept your cool. You noticed that his shoes had a layer of salt and brown algae stuck to his leg.
Those men demanded something from him. I wanted to find out what was so valuable as to kill for. And so we did. Made it public.
The journalist Hector Jacobson. People built a memorial after his death. That might be a good backdrop for our picture. Let's find it. It's dangerous to be a journalist these days. It's a shame what happened. At least we finished his work.
Hector Jacobson was killed for his story, yet it still came to light. A lesson for those less noble. You cannot bury the truth.
I think here is a good place for a picture, Sherry. Salty breeze, warm sand. Oh, I wish we spent more time relaxing.
It was an early morning. For some reason, we snuck out of the house and crossed the bridge into Miner's End.
We were always adventuring, Sherry. Focus on the bone. That's what's important here.
Yes, I remember. It was huge, but wait. How did we find it? I think there was someone else. Well, of course, Toby, our furry partner in crime, John. How could I have forgotten?
Whoa, it was quite a while ago. Hey, do you remember how we met him?
I remember bell sounds and sweat and the smell of incense. I think it was at the church in Western Miner's End. Let's find the place. The morning sun was shining and church bells called the town to mass, but we weren't here for a ceremony. We were running. From what? Of course. The dreaded Dudley. He was still incensed after the stolen clothes incident and wanted to teach us a lesson. I can almost see where we ran. We lost him for a moment and tried to hide. You pointed to the small courtyard and we ran in. We hid behind crates full of fish. They were stamped as fresh, but I remember my stomach did not agree with that statement.
Oh, no, that smell. It almost made me want to face Dudley. But before that happened, there was a noise. The idiot had a brain the size of a peanut, but when it came to finding us across the island, his cunning was almost supernatural.
Unlike us, he knew many kids on Cordona, and all were eager to get into his good favors. But this time, he met someone who wasn't scared of him. We heard a low growl first, then a dismissive cry, a loud bark after that, and a terrified scream a moment later.
And when we looked up, we saw only a big angry dog with ripped breeches in its jaw. I was scared, but you wanted to get closer, Sherry, remember?
He looked hungry, and I had a sandwich from home. He sniffed it cautiously and then accepted it and let me pet him. It was the first of many snacks.
Ugh, those dreaded ham and pickle sandwiches. Lucky for Toby, I'm more of a tuna guy.
John, I am starting to recall something else. Close nearby, under the building with a huge water tower on top, we saw it from the church. We heard rumours that this place was haunted, strange lights in the night, people disappearing. One night we decided to investigate. Toby was with us, always happy to join on our escapades. He stopped when we neared the building and refused to go further, but I was resolute. It was pitch black, so we had to light the lamp. The smell of oil and burned hair filled the night. Then something moved in the shadows. It was a man. I remember a dirty shirt, horrifying smile, and a pair of manacles in his hand. We turned to run. That's when we saw that we were cut off. This one had a rope in his hands. My heart sunk. Then I heard a growl. Toby jumped the slavers with all the fury his size contained. We got the hint and ran like the clappers. And I never saw our Toby again.
We departed Cordona soon after that night, Sherry. Perhaps he was hiding or wandering. It was not unlike him to disappear for weeks on end.
Yes, you may be right. I regret going to that place. Should have listened to Toby's warnings.
And leave a haunted building unexplored? You know very well that is a mystery that would have nagged us forever.
I know, and yet...
No sense dwelling on ifs and maybes. We can choose to remember those times how we want. I'll draw a picture. You just pick the scene.
The moment when we found the bone, I want us to remember playing together.
Good choice. I would have picked the same. Always loved dinosaurs. I will make a drawing. I miss our Toby.
We wanted to teach them a lesson. Mycroft once said that this cannon was still operational. Obviously, we tried to fire it.
Aye, if we couldn't sail our Arabella, no one would. With one good shot broadside, we sent those freebooters to the Davy Jones.
John, this is getting ridiculous. We didn't fire the cannon. We couldn't fight those boys. We just ran. It was over. Just let it go.
No, stop your whining, you lubber. It's...
John, please, stop. I said it's over.
No, wait, Sherry. There is one more thing you need to see.
Oh, what's the point? To see another place we were chased away from?
No, this will be different. Trust me.
All right, John. One last place.
Avast ye! It's this side of the bridge. A small cave on the beach. We left a sign on its wall. It might still be there.
I think I remember this place. Let me see what we can find.
This cave is my favourite place on Cordona. My favourite place in all the world.
If you're a bully, it's a bad idea to leave clothes unattended while swimming. Someone may repurpose your trousers into a surprisingly good sail. This was my father's helm, so we had to steal it back from Dudley. It was high tide, and I caught a chill. Spent the next week in bed with a fever. You can't put an old name on a new ship. That's why we called her Themis.
Oi, matey. Let's get her ship-shape once more.
I must admit, John, it was good to remember. Let's take a photograph.
Oh, Sherry, come on. I know you want to do it.
All hands ahoy! Weigh anchor and hoist the mizzen! Heave ho, First Mate John, we have a Spanish galleon to plunder! John, that's it. We've revisited all the places I wanted from my diary. Even without the rose-tinted glasses, it was good to remember, my friend.